In the chapter of the special theory of relativity, students get confused with some basic fundamentals. Uh, they know everything about the time dilation, length contraction, relativistic velocity addition, relativistic mass, energy and momentum. But if one asks to them that define the frame of reference, what is the frame of reference, what is an event, sometimes they get confused that how to define the frame of reference. So frame of reference is generally, if you ask me, that is a coordinate system, right, of x, y, z, and we have considered one more coordinate there, that is of the time. So our frame of reference is made of these four coordinate system. Now the second point is about the event. To how to define an event anywhere basically that happens, which an observer know, that like an explosion. So anything basically which is happening into this space and defined in terms of these four coordinate system, that is an event. So one can define that event in terms of x, y, z and t. Second thing is that in special theory of relativity we basically study the relativistic effects. Relativistic effects we study through the formulas which I have mentioned earlier in this section, like time dilation, length contraction, relativistic velocity addition, relativistic momentum, relativistic energy, relativistic mass, all these things. So these are effects because of the relative motion, and here the important point is that relative velocity between the two frames is comparable to the speed of light. Only then one can observe the relativistic effect. So one thing should be clear in one mind, that in this special theory of relativity we are just studying the relativistic effect basically. Actually, what is the thing which are related to this special theory of relativity from my point of view? Suppose I am sitting here right now and I observe an event in my frame that will be true according to me. I define that event in terms of x, y, z and t. Now there is a second person who is in a moving frame with respect to me, observed the same event and found that the event is true in his frame of reference, right, and he defined that event in his frame of reference. So as I said here, that is a moving frame, so the coordinate system is a moving frame, so he will define according to that, right. So now there is only one event and there are two observers which see that in his own frame of references. Now these two observers meet somewhere and define that event, that I have noted or seen that particular event somewhere, explain about that, and the same person, the next person, right, that might be in a moving frame or in rest frame. So if I define here more clearly, that suppose the person who was in rest frame says that I have seen this particular event and this event I have observed in this particular way. Second person who was in a moving frame also says that I have seen the same event, but that event was like this. The observation was this type. Now both of them see the same event, but the observation are different. So how to solve this type of problem, that basically treated under the special theory of relativity. And now the two observations for the same event are true in the individual frame of reference. But if somehow I want to see that event according to the frame of reference which is moving in a particular direction, suppose that is positive x direction, in that frame is moving. So I want to basically check or want to observe that particular event, how basically it seems from the moving frame. So then for that purpose we use special theory of relativity. So this is the simple idea of a special theory of relativity, that one person, whether that is in a rest frame or in a moving frame, if suppose want to see that event in other frame of reference, for that we use a special theory of relativity. And any special theory of relativity, we consider the relative velocity of moving frame with respect to the stationary or the rest frame, that is approximately or near about to the speed of light. Only then the relativistic effects appear, not with the normal velocity that we see in our daily life, 80 km per hour, 300 km per hour, or like this, right? So that velocity should be comparable to the speed of light. Only then the relativistic effects will appear, otherwise no. So this is the one point in the special theory of relativity, that basically we want to show any particular event from the from the second person's point of view, right? So that might be a moving frame or a stationary frame. So this is the main idea of this particular chapter.